which is a virtual book. It's what you were hearing and listening and reading. When you come into the earth, you get something you didn't plan on. And I want to tell you all about it. I want to tell you how powerful it is. I'm going to give you the examples of it, then I want to tell you what you can do with it. It's yours for the duration. Before we go any further, let us discuss what it has done for your history. It is the basis and the core of all religious mythology. It is the basis and the core even for the Greek gods. The duality of humanity has driven all the stories that are about white and black, about good and bad, about dark and light, the powers that are. The human being, even in your culture, is taught that in heaven there was a struggle, which did not occur, and there is no struggle. And in this mythology, an angel actually fell from heaven, and his name was Lucifer. That's tough, because there is no such thing as heaven. There's only home, the place where you are when you're not here. And that fallen angel then is responsible for developing a place of his own, an evil place which you will go to if you don't behave. Does that sound a lot like God to you? Or does that sound like man to you? And you'll go there unless you do something that is to join and be, to proclaim, to get in one of the boxes. Does that sound like God, or does that sound like men? There is no Lucifer. I will tell you something. It's very interesting about humanity. Everything good that happens to you, you say, God is good. Isn't that God? God did this for me. I'm so glad I'm close to God because God did it. And when something bad, human beings often say, this is awful. This is the evil side. The devil got a hold of me. I don't know what happened. They say. It's almost like the humans are not responsible for anything, good or bad. They just float. And if they're lucky, the struggle between God and Satan will be pushed and pulled and pushed and pulled so that God will win eventually if they behave, you see. That's mythology. And what drives it is this unbelief that you have that something so dark could reside in you. The unbelief that something so grand like God could reside in you. Therefore, you give away the power of the good and you give away the power of the bad. And there you sit, often powerless. Oh, here's the truth. There's a piece of God that comes in with you, and we discussed that last time. It resides in you and it's waiting to be awakened, and it is quantum. It is beautiful. It is light. It is the time of the age. There's a reason why you're being prodded and pulled and sit in the chair, so you'll know you're a part of everything, and you may not know what it is yet, but just your very existence to ask changes the planet. Did you know that? Just being here, listening, helps the planet. Residing also